Welcome to the podcast. I'm Stephanie, and you're tuned in to Talking with Stephanie. Only joking, talking with Steph. Today I have another special guest, who's very close to my heart, and actually haven't seen her in a long time. Needs to meet up or something. Um,
Yeah, definitely.
it's Eleanor. Woo! um, I've known Eleanor since like year 7 or year 8. I can't remember. I think it's year 8.
7.
Year 7, yeah. Oh
So
my
I don't know
god.
how we met. I saw we
I
met,
remember how we
yeah,
met. I think.
in the dining hall when I had an argument with someone that begins with a K. But I doubt they watched it. I don't even think anyone's even like
I
mutual
don't,
friends with her. So.
I, I don't think so either. But I mean, it's okay. But yeah, I remember you was in an argument with someone in secondary school, and then that's how we met. I was like, oh no, like I don't even know what the conversation was even, but it's okay.
I barely remember anyone from high school. I do find it jokes though now that quite a few boys from high school have been like come up to me and say I'm really pretty and and I was like, go away.
So didn't you fucking call me ugly hoe? Like coming at me, sending me stuff.
Someone's
But
notorious for that, isn't it?
yeah, she's intelligent and amazing. So we're gonna be talking about relationships. Um, I'm not like a expert in like the whole relationship stuff. Like I've only had one serious relationship uh in my existence. So
I mean, you're luckier than me in a relationship.
yeah. I mean, it's not about like
Luck. It's about finding the right person.
exactly
In the end. Hopefully.
It's about someone you're gonna grow old with and 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 die with. You're not alone, people out there. You're not alone. Yeah. So I wanted to talk about uh Tinder and like dating apps in general. Um, with me in terms of Tinder, I was just like trolling people on Tinder, and looking for friends on Tinder, which is sad, I know, because I have
When you
friends,
told me you're
but
looking for friends, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, does Stephanie not know this is like a dating hookup thing?
you know what? Yeah, I didn't know at first, but then someone told me, and I was still like, no, I'm looking for friends. It's okay. Anyone who's wanting to like hook up
No
or
one
like,
actually reads your bios.
is it?
No boys ever read bios. Have you not seen boys on Tinder? Like, I have many male friends, and they literally go like this. They get the phone and they go swipe, 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 swipe. Ooh, one match out of a million. Yeah. And I'm talking about like sometimes quite good-looking guys will be like hardly any matches. Like, it's mad. To be fair, they did choose bad pictures, so.
So you think it's all dependent on the picture? Because when I did it, I put like my baby picture. Um, what else did I put? I put like that like four pictures and what is it called? Oh my gosh,
Collage?
that like yeah collage, but it's like the website. I think it was like web something where you can like take 4 pictures. I had that, and I had like my beanie hat, and when I was obsessed with hats. But I had
Hat's
that
famous.
picture. Yeah.
I was gonna say
There
Hat's
was
famous face. I don't know. But they make your style, they elevate your style, I think, Hats.
oh thanks. But I didn't have any like glamorous pictures on there. Like so
What I've been told is like, what I have on mine, I have like very good pictures of me, and then I have like ones of me in like a traveling one,
oh
and
cool.
I'm trying to get ones of my hobbies, but I haven't taken a good one yet. So,
Okay.
but I don't think guys actually care. I think they just look. I think girls care more about what pictures you have.
Yeah. Wait, give me a sec. I'm gonna get my charger. Oh, I need to get my charger. Sorry guys, but yeah. So you was talking about your Tinder profile. Um,
I don't know.
See with Tinder, yeah, like I just think that you know when I was looking for friends, I was just like I didn't give any fucks. Like
So you swiped like a guy swipes. You just swiped on everyone.
no. I pre this like people, like I looked at the people, but in terms of like when I actually matched someone, I was like straightforward with my emotions. I was just like, I'm looking for friends. I'm 18. I want to go clubbing. So like, what's good? Do you want to be my friend?
I just have my uni. I have my subject. I have some hobbies that I like, such as board games, anime, pole fitness, salsa, and my height. Because some people, I don't know, people, when I meet people from Tinder, they always think I'm tall.
Ah.
People were like, I met some guy, I was like, I thought you'd be 5'10". I was like, what? I was like, do I look tall in pictures?
Maybe it's the angles.
No, I've not tried to make myself tall. I'm not trying to catfish people.
Maybe it's just combo.
What?
Maybe it's just combo. Like a start off, like, oh, I thought you was like 5'10". So you're like, no, I'm 5'5", and he's like, oh, cool.
Actually, I'm 5'6", but
you grew an inch. So
I actually have.
Oh, that's good.
I didn't know you could grow as a 20-year-old, but apparently you can.
Yeah, I thought women stop at like 18.
I think something like that. I don't know.
Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, Mum was just talking about dinner.
Okay. I mean, I've kind of had my dinner anyway. I had what did I have? I had pasta. High in fiber pasta. With like carrots and parsley and spinach.
That sounds quite nice.
It was.
What other dating apps have you tried then?
Just Tinder. Literally, I went on Tinder to find friends, and then, I found someone. We will not name, but I found someone, and then we was friends, and then we was in a relationship, and now I'm single. So,
Yay, single.
I'm single.
Who cares?
Oh,
I've tried that, and I tried OkCupid, and I tried Bumble, and I prefer Tinder.
Isn't there like a new one, like Hinge or something?
I've never tried that.
Like when you find your match, you can delete the app or something like that. I always see the adverts on YouTube.
You can delete all the apps. Like what?
That's true. That's true, but they make it like a specific thing, like, oh, you can delete the app when you find your love, the love of your life. Whereas Tinder is just like, you can socialize with everyone, whether they're at uni, blah blah. I thought
Bumble was for friends socializing.
I don't know.
There's like Bumble friends.
Oh, cool.
There's Bumble friends, Bumble date, Bumble networking.
Maybe I'll check out Bumble friends.
Yeah, I just can't chat to people on text. I find it really hard, so I just give up.
Oh. Well, you prefer phone calls? Like
I prefer phone calls or seeing someone face to face.
I prefer phone calls as well. So
I don't really like, when it comes to dating girls, for example, I give up very easily because they want to chat to you for like 2 weeks on text and like not meet up in person, and I'm like, okay, I can see why you want to like maybe take it slow because I might be, a mass murderer, but I do want to meet you in a public place and see if we vibe, because last Tinder date I went on with this guy, and he added me on Facebook, so hopefully he doesn't fucking find it. And then he was like, it was okay, like he was a nice person, but we didn't vibe at all. Like,
Like there was
it
no
was so forced.
chemistry.
I was just like, and he was like, oh, I really enjoyed it. I want to see it again. I was like, what?
Oh, rejection.
I didn't even say anything. I just said, okay.
If you get rejected, try and try again.
And then once he said, oh, do you want to come to my house? I was like, I'm not responding to that.
Yeah. Okay.
I was like, what?
Jeez Louise.
But he was clearly looking for a rebound. It was so funny because like he added me on his Instagram. And I looked at his pictures, and I think we went on a date in like February or March. No, February. And then there was like loads of pictures of him and this girl. And the last picture of him and this girl was like January, and I was like, oh my god.
Damn. Damn.
I was like, oh my god, at least I guess you're being transparent.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. You know, I actually saw some like the person I was in college. I was on Tinder for fun, like for bands, and I actually saw. I don't know why I don't know why I thought it was funny to match someone who goes to the same college as me, but I matched that person and I saw that person on the stairs. Like, our stairs are like here and I'm like down here, and I saw the person on the stairs. I think they looked like, oh, I've seen this person before, and like smiled and waved, and I just was like, and then I just went straight forward towards the library. I was just like, oh no.
Oh wow, like I did that. Well, I used to like to play. I like to play the SWAT game with people. It's quite fun, and when you see someone you know, I always used to like super like them.
What?
Yeah, I've matched with like loads of people I know in real life,
Mm.
and I normally just chat shit to them like hi bitch or something.
Oh wow.
No, but I have like one of my close friends we met on Tinder.
Oh cool.
Yeah, but she's like a close friend of mine now.
Mm.
Yeah, we went on one date and then we realized we were just friends. So.
I mean, that's good that you're still like close to that person, even though the dating didn't work out, but you can still like be friends.
Yeah, I do like that, but am I friends with any of my other exes or people I've dated? I'm friends with people I've like dated for like a bit. When I say a bit, like I mean like we
Like
kissed or
maybe like
something.
2 dates or something.
Oh, we like went on a couple of dates or something like that.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I'm not
Not
friends
like
with anyone who
romantically.
actually like. I've actually dated for a significant amount. I don't know what that says about me.
I mean, it just says that if things don't work out, they don't work out. You know, you just have to move on, accept it. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to accept it, but you can like. No, I'm joking. You have to accept it, but I mean, it's okay. You meet. There's like, I know people say it's like, oh, like 7 billion people. If you're listening, Eleanor's going to get her food. But I'm gonna continue talking. In terms of like, relationships, wasn't, I wasn't liked like that in childhood. Actually, I was like that once, but I don't know if primary school counts. But in terms of like romantic stuff, I wasn't looked like that. I was looked at like one of the bros, like one of the dogs, like one of the broskies. But I was looked at as like like family, or like I was respected rather than, ooh, look at that booty. Like I wanna, date her. I wanna smash, like, which is okay because like, raw, like when other girls are like, oh, how do you know him? How can you talk to guys like that, like, without being nervous and that? And I was just like, it's just like he's just a guy. Like, and I think that's just because I got more of a respect response, like, than like ooh la la, like, I don't know. It's very confusing. Also, like, I know I'm cute, but I don't think other people found me cute. I don't know if they found me ugly. I don't think anyone's told me that I'm ugly. Maybe in secondary school, but those boys are so ugly. Like, they were clapped. So, plus, I don't give a shit about what people in secondary school said to me because it's irrelevant. um, but yeah, no. Like, I'm more of a, you know, I'm actually quite shy. I'm a shy person. Um, when it comes to people that I like, people that I have a crush on, because it's like you cute or whatever. But yeah, I had loads of crushes in secondary school. I had loads of crushes in primary school. Oh, Eleanor's back. I had loads of crushes in you. Actually, no, I didn't have loads of crushes in uni because I was dating one person throughout my my uni career.
I just have crushes on guys that all look the same. I need to actually get a new type. It's actually annoying me.
I don't have a type. Like as long as you can make me laugh and treat me well and like give me your attention, then that's it. That's all I could ask for.
Everyone just mocks me every single time. Have you seen my type?
No. What's your type? Yeah, let's talk about types. What's your type, Eleanor? What do you like? Like, what do you like in a guy then? What do you like in
I might as well. I'll rock the boat. Yeah. Normally, when it comes to guys, Can you hear that? Oh no.
I can hear that. Yeah, it's a
I
motorbike.
normally go for white guys who are like around 5'11" to like 6'3". They always have like dark hair normally. They normally have like dark eyes. They can have like light colored eyes. They're normally really, really skinny. And they normally like quite nerdy or artsy. And for girls, I prefer black girls or like Indian Asian.
Cool.
I know that's just so random.
Interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. That's like opposite of the spectrum. Like for guys, you like white guys, and then for girls, you like black girls, or like, it's interesting. For me,
for some reason I'm less picky with girls, but I think that's because I like girls more. I'm not sure. I don't get my type. So basically, I like someone who looks like, I'll give you a celebrity, Shawn Mendes or Timothy Chalamet.
I know Shawn Mendes. I don't know the other one.
Might like question my taste, so she look him up. Look him up now, Timothy Chalamet.
It sounds familiar though. Oh, is he in Wait, hold on. Oh no, never mind. I thought it was someone else.
Who I thought what?
I thought you was talking about the guy from Baby Driver or from Stars in was it Stars in Her Eyes? Stars in the
Isn't that like Agnes?
Yeah, I thought that was who you were talking about, but it wasn't who you were talking about. I've never heard of Timothy, that guy. I heard of Shawn Mendes. But...
I'd be surprised if you didn't hear of Shawn Mendes. What about Camila Cabello and her racism? Let's not talk about her.
But oh no, it's cool. He's 24. Wow, he looks like he's like 19.
I know.
But yeah, so
I like quite
type.
feminine faces though. I don't really like masculine. I hate muscles. When a guy has muscles, it freaks me out, and I won't sleep with them.
What? Why does it freak you out? Like what? It just does that. It's
like if you're skinny fit, that's fine. But if you're like the Rock, no way.
If you're the Rock, then I can't date you. I'm sorry.
I mean, anything like that's really bulky, I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't know why I like skinny people. I'm not even skinny myself. I mean, I'm slim, but I'm not skinny.
But I don't have a like body type preference. Like like had crushes on like chubby men or chubby guys. I've had crush on like slim guys, like skinny guys, and like average guys. Like, see, I don't have a type. Like, it's so like, you know, it's whatever. Like, if I have a crush on someone, I have a crush on someone. I mean, that's good for me because all the fields are open.
Do you think it's bad that I have a racial type though? But I don't.
No, it isn't. It isn't bad. Like
I don't
you
be
can.
like I would never date this person because
Yeah. You never know.
I have like been on dates with black boys before and Asian boys before. I just not just have a type. That's it. It's not like I
Yeah.
go, yeah, I know, I'm matching.
I mean, it's okay to have a type or not have a type. Like,
I think
you
it's
know, that's
okay, but like I
yours.
think people use preference wrong and it annoys me.
Mm.
Like when some people say preference when they mean like I exclusively date this type of person, and you're like, well, don't say preference, just say I like exclusively date this kind of
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, I guess so. Because people are like, oh, I prefer like white women over black women. It's like,
Okay, this is one.
it's like you shouldn't say prefer. You should just say I date white women
They are
a lot.
different people, okay, Stephanie, so don't. People say they look the same, but they are different people.
I mean, the last one you can tell is different, but the first two I thought was the same picture. I'm not even gonna lie. She's showing me a picture of like. She's showing me a picture of like people that she is hang around, or what would you call it, dated. So she just showed me a picture because there's listeners, Eleanor. But yeah,
You
the
know they
first
were four
two,
different people, or did you thought they were the same people?
the first two, yeah, I thought it was the same, and then I thought it was the one person who just showed me two pictures. Um, the second or the third one you could tell is different, and then the fourth one also you can tell is different. But the first two pictures they look the same, like the same person.
They're different people. They have different eye shapes. Definitely, that
I'm not even being rude. I'm just stating what I
I'm
saw.
watching myself. Don't worry.
But yeah. I mean, it's nice that you have a type of person that you're interested in.
Is it?
Yeah.
My
I
friend
don't know.
Jordan said it's a mockage. Not a mockage, but we were talking about our mutual friend and how his ex is now dating another Asian dude. Indian dude, and she's white. And then Jordan was like, Timmy and I think it was Charlie, and was like, that's kind of a mockage. And I was like, why? He's like, imagine finding out that you were just a type and nothing special. And I'm like,
Yeah, that's so sad. Okay, that is a mockage. Yeah, that is a mockage.
So all these people are just irreplaceable.
Mm.
I'm
That's why I
joking,
don't
they're
have a
not. That's just
type.
rude to them.
Yeah, that's why I don't have a type. Eh.
Oh my god.
It's just it's just based on the person. Like if you're a good person and I like you, then that's what it is. Yeah. I also think like there's a time that I actually wanted to go on speed dating and stuff, like just to try it out and see what it's about. But then I'm like,
Go for it. Why not?
how can you talk to someone? What was it, like 20 seconds or like 30 seconds?
I think it's 5 minutes, definitely. It's not 20.
But it's still like, how can you,
Yeah, you
talk
get
to
the
someone in the
basic
5
questions
minutes?
out the way. Even at this age, it's crucial to know what kind of future your partner wants, because I know people who have got in relationships where the other person is an international student and the other one is not, and I'm like,
Yeah.
well, fuck, what we're gonna do in third year, like.
Yeah.
And then I know people who split up in their early 20s even, because, well, like I know someone who was they were dating for like 5 years and they split up because one of them didn't want kids and the other one wanted kids, and that's a massive thing. So I think you need
Yeah.
to, with speed date, or not with speed date,
Or just with dating. Like, just with
you
dating.
need to find out what they want. But don't be like too direct. Don't be like, do you want marriage and kids? Like, that's a bit scary. Like, someone's like that. Like, some girl asked me on the first date if I'd be her girlfriend, and I was like, no. Like, what? She was quite strange though. She studied animal porn as a PhD. Your face. Yeah. She studied animal porn as a PhD,
Oh my
and
gosh.
and then she was telling
Interesting.
me how she used to be in porn.
I mean, I guess that's why she studied it.
No, she's not studying it. No, she hates it now. She hates porn.
Okay.
She thinks it's exploitative.
Okay.
She's okay with hentai, but she's not okay with porn because
Mm.
no one's hurt.
Why? It's because hentai is like drawing rather than like.
Yeah, like no one. You can't really. You can promote. What's it called? A word. What's the word again? Controversial opinions of your hentai. Of course you can. I guess no one's hurt in the process. But then again, we're not going to talk about hentai and the fucked up like things about that because I don't want to shame people.
Okay, moving on. I feel like dating and like relationships, it's
Hard.
too much
Like,
emotion. Yeah.
Have you been ghosted?
No, I haven't been ghosted. I don't date to be ghosted. Like,
No, I wasn't even looking for someone, but we met. Okay, this is so random. So I went to my friend's village.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
So when I was like Kill and not Kent, I had this friend Rebecca. I mean, I don't. She probably won't mind me mentioning her. We're still friends. And I went to her village, and then we went out on a night. It was the most weirdest experience ever because everyone in the village knew each other. I was like, this is just weird. So like, imagine a nightclub with everyone knowing each other.
Yeah.
And then some like old like 50-year-old man like was chatting to her, trying to get her number, and he tried to give her his like business card.
Oh wow.
It was so cringe. I was like,
Jeez.
but I met someone there, and he knew Rebecca's brother, which was strange, but yeah. And then he happened to be like in the army. It's just a sort of random story. And then he worked near us. So he worked in Gillingham. You know where that is?
No.
It's in Kent.
Is that like Kent?
So
yeah.
it's an hour's
I was gonna say
drive.
something in Kent.
We had a car. So we spoke, and then we made out, and then he arranged to meet me. And we met out for like at least a month or and a half. And then I was like,
wow.
oh, wow, this person's so great. And he was like such a gentleman. Like he paid for everything. It was really sweet. I mean, I don't know how he paid for everything, but like I think he got money.
I think it's like a yeah.
He
I also
did
think it's
say
like a male
He
thing.
did say weird things, which made me think, what the heck? He was like, oh, I've never met someone who looked like you before, and I was like, what?
Okay, is that a chat line?
No. I think he just meant I've never met a mixed race person before.
Oh wow. Okay.
Because his village, I think the village used to be the fourth whitest place in the UK before this like black couple moved in.
Okay. The culture is non-existent. Okay.
And then he was just like asking me questions about Muslims, and I was like, okay, like
What's that got to do with you?
But I like taught him, and he like, okay, I understand. And then he was like, oh, and then I was like, oh, so ready to make him meet my friends at my old uni before I left. And just out of nowhere, I was blocked.
Okay.
I was so pissed off. I even contacted his friend. Oh, and his like Instagram account. Contacted his friend, and I was like, oh, why is Tom blocked me? And she was like, oh, he wasn't ready for a relationship. And I was like, why can't you tell me that? And she was like, I don't know, talk to him. But I was like, I can't because he's blocked me.
He's blocked. Yeah.
But then we found out, I can't remember, I think it was someone else found this. You know when you have like people that are just bare nosy, so they like look into all his
Yeah,
accounts.
investigate. Yeah.
And they found that like his dad was like a Nazi.
Wow.
Like his dad, like Marina
Wow.
Penn, Tommy Robinson, the EDL.
Gosh, no way. You were dating for a month. You was dating a Nazi.
I mean, I don't know if he was a Nazi. Let's hope not.
Yeah, let's hope not. I don't think he might have not been that much, because why would he go on a date with you for like a month and a bit?
No, how do those racist people? He still date people out their race.
Well, I mean, it's good that you found it out, because, you know, you should just do FBI as soon as you meet someone and you're like, oh,
I
yeah,
told
you're good.
Anton. Anton was like, maybe he just wants to block you. I was like, thanks, Anton. I was trying to make this sound better.
Maybe it was just weird. Maybe it's like, I don't know. Never find out. Maybe you'll find out one day. One day.
I mean, I was nosy and for preparation for this video. I looked up what I used, because I've got a new Facebook, so I just looked him up on my new Facebook. And I saw him, and he's apparently really ill in hospital now. So,
Aww,
I don't know.
sad.
I don't know what happened to him.
That's very sad.
I know, but I was just like, well, I can't really say anything because he's not. That'd be so random. Just be like, I saw on your profile, you're really ill, and I haven't thought about you for ages, but I just suddenly thought of you.
Are you okay? But you okay? You're right.
I can't do that. That's just weird. Imagine being that freaked out, being like.
I feel like relationships is too much emotion. Like, I don't want to, like, I had the idea of dating back then, and then I was like, I also thinking like, oh, this is too much emotion. Like, if I was to date like not date multiple people, but like having like, say like 5 people I talk to, like 5 people that I talk to, and then I'm like, oh, I really like this person, I really like that person. Actually, I don't like this person. I feel like that's too much emotion. Like, that's too much emotion to bear.
When I like someone, I don't really date anyone else.
Yeah.
Because I just don't like doing that. But my ex did that all the time.
Oh, wow. He a douchebag, it's okay.
I mean, he's a dickhead. No one likes him in my family. No one likes him. My friends hate him. Everyone hates him. He's just a dick.
That's okay, because, you know, douchebags get karma.
You know Ed Rose from TLC?
I think so, yeah.
You know oh my god, you don't know Big Ed? The guy with no neck from TLC.
TLC? Like the group?
No. Not 90 Day Fiancé.
No, I don't know.
Oh my god, how can you... I'm surprised you've not seen Big Ed and Rose.
Big?
Basically, he kept like cheating on me with this Filipino girl called fucking Shalu. She can fuck herself. I should be mean to her. But she is an idiot because she's 26 years old. And she still like talks to him. Even if she didn't know about me.
I haven't seen him, but I've seen that kind of show.
Big Ed.
Is that like an American thing?
Yeah.
You know, like, if you go on, you know how you've been on multiple dates, like, each time you go on a date, do you feel like it gets better, or do you feel like it gets worse?
What, with the same person or different people? I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, like different people. Like, say, like, I go on my first date. Okay, I don't know what to expect, blah, blah, blah. Go on my second, third, fourth, fifth.
Well, you should know about, like, the second or third if there's a vibe. And sometimes in the first, like, you know straight away, like, I've been on first dates where I'm like, oh, well, we're never going to see each other again.
Yeah.
But it's awkward, like, if you like them and they don't like you back, you're like, oh, a bit awkward.
Yeah. Cause see me, I feel like I would, even if the date wasn't going well, I would still try and like
No, I
help
mean,
it
I
go.
do that myself. Like, if the date was okay, like if it was like a 6 out of 10 or higher, I would definitely have
Yeah.
a second date. But if it had, oh my god, my computer's scaring me. Apparently, it might shut down. Oh,
No.
you know,
Yeah.
I think I can call you on Facebook, so I'll transfer to that.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, but yeah, I was thinking like if you go on multiple dates, I wonder if it gets easier, like in terms of um I wonder if it gets easier in terms of like you go on your first date and then you like go on another date with someone else and it gets better. Like practice basically. Like practice dates kind of thing. I wonder if that's like is that a thing? I don't know. Because I would I don't know, I feel like I would struggle. Wait, hold on. I can't hear Eleanor. I can't hear Eleanor. Oh, there you go. That's better. I can hear. Yeah, I was just saying that it's too much emotion. I feel like like if you practice dating, does it get better? Also, like if you were to practice for a test or something, does it get easier? Because I would hope it would be like, oh, if you go on one day, you don't know what to expect. You go on the second day, oh, you find out that you don't like this about, you find out more about what you want rather than like. But then I feel like you'd be desensitized to dating. If it doesn't go well, you just be like, oh, do I want to go on another one? You know. If you don't know, Eleanor's computer just updated itself, so can't hear her. Maybe I could just repeat what you're saying. You say it doesn't get easier. So basically, Eleanor's experiencing malfunctions with her, communication. But it's okay. I'm just gonna summarize what she said. But she um, said that like in terms of it getting easier, it depends on like how the date goes. Also, like Eleanor, she has bipolar, but she didn't know she had bipolar, so it was harder for her to like go on dates. Um, but is it easier? Is it easier now that you know you have bipolar? Because of like what you're taking and stuff. Is it easier? Yeah, so it's easier for her to go on dates now because she's in the right mental state to to date people and like to know that it isn't going well if it is going well. I don't know. I was saying that it was um it it's like for example if you have like a friend and she had a friend that she liked like really really liked. It's complex because they're really good friends. Um and she had to question why don't you like me, da da. And like I feel like in terms of that, I'd rather build a friendship, and then if it gets more than a friendship, then like, and if it turns into a relationship, I would prefer that because like you that person already like say that person's known you for like 5 years. That person already knows you, what your interests are, what you talk about is comfortable. Like whereas when you're meeting someone new, you don't know what they're obviously you ask or you experience like what you find out what their preference is, but it's much harder. And I feel like for me it hurt more than if I was to like I don't know if this counts. It probably doesn't count, but I had a best friend in primary school, and um he was my best friend, and we I don't know if it counts as dating because it's primary school, like nursery year one, year two. I mean, so basically, Eleanor said that like it doesn't count if you're below 15 and you've been in like a relationship, if you want to quotation marks. because of the fact, like, for example, you don't remember also, I mean, I remembered, but you don't remember, like, you're young, like, you know, you're probably mimicking, like, I don't know, your parents, or like just what you see around you, you know, like you're just really close friends, yeah. So it doesn't count, like, but I feel like it was easier since this is about life and tips and helping people and inspiring people. Are there any tips that you would give to people who are dating, or people who are in a relationship, or people who are, you know, any tips like, um I would say people who are dating, would you give any tips? Yeah. So Eleanor said one tip that she would give is that if you're gonna date around, but if you're gonna date around, don't be a dickhead about it, because her ex dated her for 2 months and then decided to tell her that, you know, he's seeing other people, which is a dickhead move, you know, dickhead energy. um, and that, uh, she was so invested in a relationship that, she accepted it in that 2 months. So if you're gonna date around, tell people from the jump, because she could have said no. Like, she would have said no, from the in the first place, or I don't know. But yeah, so that's one tip. Um, from what we've talked about, I would say a tip is, like, if you're not feeling the vibe, just get out. Like, if you're not feeling it, if you if you're not feeling it, then there's no point continuing. Don't even bother, because you're wasting your time, and like, if you do decide to give it a second chance, then that's cool, and it might go well the second time. But if it's not going well the second, the third, like the fourth time, I would say just, like, don't give up, because there's probably someone on Tinder or Bumble, Hinge, or whatever app that is you're gonna vibe with straight away, or you're gonna vibe with within the 2 days, um, or, you know, and that's like not wasting. You're not wasting your time, and you're not wasting the other person's time. Um, you're just, you're just being honest about it, and also saying it in a way that's not too hurtful, because, like, you can be blunt about it, but there's a way of saying things also. So I would say that's my advice, in terms of that, because some people, people are fragile. People are, you know, not everyone is, um, not strong, because everyone is strong, but, like, I don't know what to call it, but not everyone is whatever that is. Whatever I'm trying to say. Wow. She said that, another tip in terms of, like, an abusive relationship. Okay, so mentally abusive people. This is a tip for people. I don't know. This is a tip for people in relationships. Summarize what Eleanor said. She said, if someone's making you feel low, or put the signs of someone who's abusive, they'll put you down, make you feel low, make you feel shit about yourself, like, um and if you're in that circumstance, then, and you're crying and you feel sad, then the best thing is to leave, basically. And for some it's hard, though. Some it's hard, like, to leave. And, like, the people, they would use your mental stability against you. And, even though people find it hard to leave, Eleanor was saying, like, she found it hard to leave, but it's kind of like a gravitational thing. Like, you like the person, and, like, the person won't let you leave, and they use, like, mental manipulation to keep you there, and you don't know why you're staying. But when you do realize you're staying and you get better, then it's like you kind of snap out of it. Is that what you're trying to say? You snap out of that. And, like, quarantine is like, I'm loving quarantine. I'm sorry, I'm loving quarantine. I don't know, saying about, it's about self-care, self-love, self-growth. Like, this is the happiest she's ever felt, about herself, about what she's doing, you know, and that's because she exited that situation. She got better, and I feel like it's kind of the same with me. Like I was really sad when we broke up, but I'm actually just loving quarantine like right now, and I'm loving myself, and I'm doing things that I wouldn't necessarily do on a regular, like make this podcast, for example, or like sing, even though I'm not a great singer, but sing when I want to sing, be goofy when I want to be goofy, and you and Carla, you don't find my goofiness weird or anything. Um, I honestly feel bad for people in quarantine who are in that situation, in that toxic relationship and environment. Don't go killing your significant other, please. I don't want anyone to go to jail. Um, but protect yourself. She even said that like he told his friends and people around her that she's crazy and stuff, which is sad. Like Eleanor's ex uh, is a douchebag, and it would come to the point where he would say she's crazy, but he cheated on her, and that trust that you have with someone, that trust, the fact that you like them or you love them, that trust is gone when you find out that someone has cheated on you. But if you did still stay with him, but you like he was still cheating, and you'd find out, and it's like, oh, that makes me think like I want to kill this guy myself. I feel you agreed to an open relationship, yeah, but it wasn't for you. So basically, she's saying that um he wanted an open relationship, and she said like that's cool because she thought that she could handle it. But I don't think you'd be an open relationship type person, to be honest with me. With you, I mean, I don't think that she's saying it's the fact that he lied, and that he just wanted to be in an open relationship because he could cheat on her because she agreed to it, and he would use that excuse like, oh, you agreed Eleanor's fine with it, it's cool. you know she was saying that it's not the he never did it in the right way, like the ethical way of like open relationship where you meet the other person, get to know the other person in the relationship, and that's how it goes. But he didn't do that. He just, you know. So she said he would upload her to Instagram, but it would be more like a friendship photo rather than like, oh, this is my girlfriend type photo. So that it's like kind of low key, but it's not because he's posted you. You met his parents and all that. Damn. These boys ain't shit. I feel like maturity is just a mindset. Like, maturity is actually just a mindset. It's not age. I think Eleanor was saying that he was making loads of money, and that, you know, it's like you should pay equally, like, or what you can afford, you should pay, kind of thing. Like, you should base it around of what you both can afford, basically. Like, if your partner doesn't have a lot of money, you can, like, if for example you have, like, for example, I don't know, not saying this is you, but like if you have KFC money, you go to KFC. If you have, I don't know, Angus Steakhouse money, then you go to Angus Steakhouse. That's and yeah, so the age gap between them was 5 years, you say? Yeah, it's 5 years. That's why I said maturity is just a mindset. Honestly, like, you can be, I don't know, say 18 and be mature, but be 30, big man 30, yeah, and act like a little kid. I feel like sometimes mums know things before you know things. So Eleanor's mum was saying he's a prick, and manipulative. She said it to his. You said it to his face. Damn. This is after the relationship. What, did she say this during the relationship or after? After the relationship, he's still a douchebag. Like, her mom's just like, fuck off, leave my daughter fuck alone. Like, block, delete, gone. That's deep. I'm sorry you had to like experience that. I feel like with me in that aspect, like if you both like we're young, like he's not young, but we're young. So like if you're dating, like I'm 22, if I'm dating a 22-year-old and I know that we're both still trying to grind and get our stuff together and like we're not all the way financially there or we are financially there or whatever, I would want to do stuff that's like fun but as minimal money as possible. Like, what's a picnic? Like, go to Sainsbury's, get some strawberries or something, get some get some sandwiches or something, make homemade pasta, and just go out on a picnic or something, or go pedalo boating, which costs like what, like £15, like something small that because it's about the memories. Like to be honest, like it's about the memories you share together. That's what matters. You be paying more. But I feel like that's like how you're not how you're raised, but like how you're raised, like how you think, like your morals and your you being kind. You would be like, okay, you're struggling, kind of. I'm gonna pay this, or next time you can get it, when you can afford it, or you know something like that. I feel like that would be you. Where some people are just like my way or the highway. Do you have any other tips? You say don't imagine a future that doesn't exist. Don't imagine a future. Live in the present. Live in the now. Live in the moment. But you gotta think about the future, no? Like, or at least like have an idea of like where you both wanna go. Oh, fantasize. Don't fantasize. Don't fantasize. Oh my gosh, I can't even say that. Fantasize about the future, because it may not go how you wanted. So she's saying that you shouldn't fantasize about a relationship because, you know, you may have a very difference of opinion, I guess. Like, for example, she said, for example, she likes someone, but he's like, oh, we can't date because you're in a separate class than me. What is he? Like, oh, he's like, I can't date you because we're in different classes. Like, what? You say you're working class and he's like fucking royalty or something. That's the tip. Don't fantasize in a relationship, or don't fantasize a relationship. Um, because that could shouldn't fantasize because you never know, how things are gonna turn out. You might fantasize being like, oh, he's so dreamy, he's so lovely, and then, down the line, like it may be a year or like maybe even like 2 weeks later, he's like a douchebag, and you're just like, it hurts more. And like, you cry and you're like, oh, why is, you know, happening? Because you fantasize, what it could have been or should have been, but it wasn't what you thought it was. If that makes sense. Hope I make it sense. Tip would be, I don't know, just have fun with it, I guess. Have fun with dating and have fun with relationships and enjoy every moment and don't overthink things and just have fun, I guess. Go places. Do was it CRB checks on the people you're dating? Do background checks. Investigate everything because you never know. Um, that is everything I wanted to talk about. I mean, there's more. Like, relationships is a ongoing topic which I hope to explore. Um, Hopefully there won't be any technical difficulties next time. Um, and if there is, fuck it. I'll just have to repeat everything you're saying and summarize. But I want to talk about more relationships in the near future. Um, it's been nice having Eleanor here. Yeah, I would like to thank Eleanor for talking about relationships with me, even though I wasn't. I was actually tempted not to do. Like, I was thinking not to do this video because of the fact that it's like, relationships. I'm single now. Don't want to talk about relationships, but And like I said before, fuck it, you know, it's meant to be said, it's meant to be said, you know. I hope you enjoyed Eleanor being on here. Give this audio a heart on SoundCloud. Um, share, I guess, share the share the podcast, and if someone's going through a relationship, or if they need, I guess, if they need to hear this podcast, this episode. I don't know if I said it. This marks episode 6 of Talking with Steph. Woo. Hope our experiences and Eleanor's experiences have helped you, or, you know, related to you in any way that may help, or, you know, something like you're not alone. And yeah, thank you for listening. I hope you have a lovely weekend. And again, thank you, Eleanor, for being on the podcast, I guess. And for being my friend. Oh gosh. Because when I hear stuff like that, like you've experienced, I just feel really upset, because like I don't want my friends to feel that way. Or I know it's like more for, like I said, with the secondary school thing, and like everyone, oh, that's good. Like I said with, but like I said with like the secondary school one, and you know, when I said you guys would share your problems with me and stuff. I felt bad, because there's no way I could help you or like comfort you or anything like that. We weren't in the same class, like when stuff would go down and stuff. So I just felt, you know, I know it's 10 times worse for you, but like as your friend, you guys friends, I feel like I don't know, I just felt really bad. Um, but yeah, I'm glad that you have no worries. You know, it's quarantine, living it up in quarantine. Don't know. But I hope you're okay in quarantine, and I'm glad everyone's well. In your family, in your household, and yeah, thank you for listening. Have a nice weekend. Follow me on. Oh, follow Eleanor. Wait, I don't know if people follow, but follow Eleanor. um, Eleanor.Pendergast. Um, she has a YouTube channel too. It's it's Crazy Weeb. It's still racking up bare views. I don't know. Do you have Twitter as well? Okay, she doesn't have Twitter. But yeah, those two, follow that. Also follow the podcast on Instagram at Talking with Steph. And also follow the podcast, because it's the best podcast so far. And it's only up. The only way is up. So, what else? It's now on Spotify. If you didn't know, now you know. I finally figured out how to do it, because it was just all complications. And yeah, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching if you're watching this. And bye. Eleanor says bye to you.